All right, today is the day we put everything back together.
Let's get started. I was just heading out to the beach. The beach. The beast. I wish I was heading to the beach. Here's something exciting happening, and I want to update you. Also, we got a chicken coop. Why? I don't know. I don't want chickens. Somehow that ended up here. Alright, look what Ben created. It is so cool.
I'm in my zone. What is this thing?
Hey.
Hey. Welcome to my zone. Trying to figure out how you tangled this thing up. Well, I was just about to start painting and then noticed that there's still some like residue on these things from when Becca TSP'd them yesterday. So I think we just need to, I'm just gonna wipe it down with a damp cloth. And then we should be ready. There's always something. Always something.
Ben,
What?
what happened to you?
That paint sprayer and I, we don't get along very well.
What?
Look at this. That was a total disaster. I just wasted a gallon of paint thinner, half a gallon of paint, and now I'm completely covered in oil-based paint. The sprayer did not work, and if it does work, I don't know how to use it. It's too much for me. I need one of those like
That's
tiny little things.
oil-based.
I just spent like probably 2 hours getting that thing set up, watching YouTube videos on like how to use it, how to clean it, all this stuff. And I'm 5 minutes into it and I'm just completely destroyed.
What's even better is that in the amount of time that you did all that, we probably could have hand painted all those cabinets. And they're still not painted.
I'm gonna get it cleaned up. This has been fun. Really fun.
Super fun.
Okay, day 2. As you saw yesterday, did not go well trying to use that big, huge commercial style sprayer. It was a total disaster and I had no idea what I was doing. Wasted a lot of paint. And so we borrowed another painter from my brother that looks like it's never been used before, but this is more my style right here. Very simple, small project, DIY kind of a thing, not this professional grade stuff. So hopefully this goes better, because if this doesn't work, then we're just gonna roll everything. And I don't wanna do that. So let's see if we can do this. Oh yeah.
I feel really safe with that pointed directly at me.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Yep.
Don't worry, it's oil-based.
Okay.
Comes right out.
Yeah, you just bathed in. What'd you bathe in yesterday?
This.
I know, but how'd you get it off?
Oh yeah, I gave myself basically a paint thinner bath to get it out. Ridiculous. Okay. Oh, where are my glasses?
I don't think you're gonna need it, honey.
Okay. If I go blind, it's your fault.
Good. Looking good.
Look at me protecting myself as you're standing here with no protection. Okay, I'm just doing a test first to see how this works. See if I can actually get this thing to spray correctly. Oh, yeah. Woo! It works! Let's get this done! I'm excited. And I just can't hide it.
bad boys are done. Hopefully they're gonna look okay once I take them out into the sunlight. I haven't really seen them out in the daylight yet since I finished them. But we got a lot of screwing to do today. We got a lot of... That came out wrong. We've got a lot of work to do today. We have to put all of the hardware back on these guys and get them hung in the RV. So hopefully it's gonna turn out okay. Let's find out. Well, it turned out a little bit more textured than what I was hoping for, but overall they look good. So hopefully they still look good once they're in the RV. Yeah, so glad that's over. That took a long time, but we are almost there. Becca's behind me sanding the countertop as we're getting ready to stain it. And now it's just kind of the finishing touches on everything. We're gonna get the cabinets, all the hardware put back on today, get those back in the RV, and we got new poles on the way. We'll get those in soon. Then it's just time to like bolt down the couches and then add all the finishing touches. So we're almost there. It's the sprint to the finish line. Let's go.
Tell the camera.
What's she doing? What's mommy doing?
Painting those
Painting those? What are those?
Handles.
handles.
For the cabinets?
Yeah.
Oh. Well, good morning, everybody. It is time to bring the RV to the shop this morning. And I apologize, we haven't filmed a whole lot in the last day or two. We've just been going a million miles an hour trying to get this thing done. And we're pretty much there. We're like 95% of the way there. We really just have kind of little stuff to take care of now, but all of the major stuff that we've been waiting on to get done is done. So that feels really good. And now we are taking the RV to the shop. This time, not because of any kind of a water leak, but this is to the mechanic. So we're going to get it serviced, we're gonna get the oil changed, gonna have them check all the fluids and all that kind of stuff. So fingers crossed that they won't find anything super terrible that's wrong with it, and it'll just be a routine checkup and maybe a couple things here and there. But yeah, this is kind of the last of the big, really important legs before we actually start traveling with it. All right, let's get this bad boy started up. So like I said, we're definitely not done, but we're getting very close. You can see behind me kind of a little sneak peek. You see the cabinets are in. No hardware on them yet. So we're getting there. We're very close. Let's go. Since we put these new floors in, seems like there's been a couple of things that have kind of been dragging along the underneath the slide when it comes in. So I'm just gonna check things out and make sure that we're okay. I think I still need to do a little bit of adjusting with how the floors are underneath there. Like I said before, I have that tiny little piece that's underneath the slide, and it's not connected very well, and the slide keeps kind of trying to push it up. So I'm gonna have to mess with it a little bit more once we get it back. All right, always got to do one final walkthrough before you take off. Make sure the jacks are down. I already went through and checked, but want to make sure all the storage compartments are shut and latched. Like this one is not. There we go. Make sure the back jacks are down. Make sure all the windows are shut. Make sure the slides are all the way in. Electrical is undone. We are looking good. time to go. All right. Well, I want to be safe while we're driving, so I'm going to turn this off, but we're going to head to the shop now and see if we can get everything serviced and lubed up and ready to go. We'll see you there. We have it back from the shop, and guess what? There was nothing wrong at the shop. Which was totally mind-blowing. Both Becca and I were really expecting for there to be something significantly wrong that we had to spend $1,000 or $2,000 to replace or whatever. But they changed the oil on the generator and the engine and checked everything out, and it's all fantastic. They did a thorough check. They checked the transmission and the suspension and the brakes and the engine and the generator and the tires and just about everything mechanically that a shop could test. They checked out and tested, and everything looked fantastic. So that was really, really good to hear.
Can we put that music in that goes, hallelujah, hallelujah,
Yeah!
hallelujah, hallelujah?
I asked the guy about like 6 times when I was there. I was like, are you sure? I was like, you went through everything. You went through all this stuff. I was like, I don't really believe it because everything has kind of come with 1 step forward, 2 steps back so far. But it feels really good to have that out of the way. And really, we're down to the final stretch here. So it feels really good. We've got the cabinets on. We have new poles coming in the mail. We're getting everything together. And we're getting ready to go. So make sure that you subscribe if you haven't already, because next week we're getting this thing packed up. We're getting it ready to hit the road. It's been a long time since we've hit the road RVing, and this is gonna be a very different situation, and I'm so excited for us to get out there and go camping again. So we'll see you guys next week. And remember, you'll never look back on your life and wish you had less adventure. I'm really excited to start ours.